Apparently, Review Tech USA had some choice words to say about our lovely cast of degenerates. Um, and shout out to LolCowLive Clips because they actually have been, well, clipping RTU's videos and uploading it to Twitter. So go give him a follow. Let me just shout him out right here. Click on him at LolCowLive Clips. We follow him, we support him. Y'all should too if you want to keep up on all of the fun stuff that they're doing over there. He also has the clip channel. That's good, and we're probably going to end up reviewing it one of these days if you don't mind. Did the friend of the show set up his cam yet? Zeph is working on his cam. He is setting it up. He is working on that. I'm not entirely sure if he completely has it set up, but he is. As you can see, we got some response from Boogie. So I'm not exactly sure, but apparently, according to LolCowLive Clips, RTU is having a meltdown on stream because his chat keeps on calling him a pedo. Well, it seems RTU, Rich, you're going the same route as Wings here and responding to the haters, giving in to them. If you don't know, you don't feed the trolls. Not don't feed them past midnight, just don't feed them at all. Don't respond to them unless you have something clever to say, unless you have something funny to say, and unless you're actually going to own them, which I don't think RTU is capable of doing that. So we'll see what it is that he has to say. I do want to go ahead and say I have text to speech set up. This isn't like a ploy or anything, but from this point forward, at least for me while I'm streaming, I'm going to get Ken set up with it too, and eventually going to get Zeph set up with it. So any subscriptions, donations, memberships, anything of that nature, all have their own custom sounds, and it will read out the donos. Dono limit is set at $1 because we don't need, this is fun. We're not going to, force you to pay a certain amount past that. I set it at $1 because I was afraid that if I left it at 0, it might not work. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's get right into this. I'd love to see this freak out. I mean, I don't know. I watched a couple of the clips because I was like, is he really freaking out, or is he just like stoned and drooling and boogie like he normally is on his live streams? So here's going to be our first clip right here.
Yeah, Phil. I want a 2 point.
Apparently he's responding to Phil, which is what started the whole meltdown. Phil was on the Level 1 podcast. If you guys don't know, Phil or RTU, Review Tech, is probably as much of a DSP detractor as Duty Streams is, which is hilarious because Duty Streams is obviously making way better money and a much bigger bag than freaking RTU is. So he's responding to Phil because I guess Phil was talking about him and going over like the original contract between DSP and LolCowLive. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna go ahead and check it out. Apparently, LolCowLive Clip says he had a mental breakdown and goes off on DSP after reacting to Phil speaking on how much RTU wanted for an appearance fee on LolCowLive.
That's simple. That was my point. Hundreds of thousands. Yeah, Phil. I wanted 2.5 million.
To appear on LolCowLive. I'm not kidding you. He actually thinks he should be getting paid.
All right, so again, another lie. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 100,000 was a crock of shit. Pedophile, drinking weed seltzer. How many?
Mute the mic. It's not that difficult, bro. I mean, then again, you have this dude who like sucks on cucumbers for donations and rubs butter on himself for donation. I mean, Wings and Boogie do that, but it's like more entertaining. But like, dude, just mute the mic. It ain't that hard, man.
How many lies were here? Did someone count them?
Paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to appear on that show. Keep in mind, I was offered $50,000 to be the part of the show. He wants $100,000 just to appear on the show, and he's being serious.
That's not true either. They wanted me to be on the show as a co-host.
I do remember him saying something about an appearance fee, but so did DSP. So it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black here. I don't remember him wanting $100,000 for it though.
And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, give me 100,000, and I'll think about it.
Oh, okay.
The stream is there too. The stream is there. Phil, you flat out lied to me that you are so butter. You think when people lie about you and they're not, and you're actually here.
Oh, he said butt hurt. I thought he said you are so butter. I was like, what is that? I was like, what that's not an insult.
Putting out lies because you're angry. That's why people hate you, Phil, and want to see your downfall. Because
People hate DSP because he's boring. They hate DSP for almost the same exact reasons as they hate you, Rich. You guys are boring. You do the same safe, constant content. You never change anything up. You don't do anything different. I mean, it's the pot calling the kettle black here.
you're an insufferable, narcissistic, delusional.
It's the pot calling the kettle black here. Like, it's literally the pot calling the kettle black. You're egotistical, narcissistic too, Rich. Like, come on, man. Like, the irony in this is great.
Piece of shit that looks in the mirror and sees something totally different than everyone else is seeing. You are a garbage human being. And all these morals, and I won't work with people, you prove those were lies.
Oh. Thank you, Kat. I hope that came through for you guys. Can I get a one in the chat if that did, if you got the little message and it actually read it out? Because obviously I don't listen to the stream because then I'm gonna hear myself. But if it did, if you guys did hear the dono readout plus the little the fuck egg picker noise, I didn't hear. No. Oh my gosh, I got it. It should be playing through. No. Why is it not? It did work. It did though. I heard it come through. Oh, I heard it come through on my end. Hold on. I totally had it come through on my end. Damn it. Let me just take a real quick look on this one because it should come through. I mean, you guys got the little message right there too. Damn it. No. Hold on.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Links guys can't. They have to shit. Actually, I do. Okay, did you guys hear that one? That was a test that I just sent off. Text to speech. Oh, hold on. Yep, I enabled this. That's enabled. No. Let me see here. Crap. I'm gonna have to.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Gonna have to play around with this some more, but man, it literally. You heard the test one? Okay. So if you heard the test one, okay, it should be doing it now. Nobody, don't hold on. Don't waste your money. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a sec. Is that this movie? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna get Zeph on this here because I don't want you guys donating if it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have Zeph try and test a dono dollar, like $1, and see if it comes through or not. So don't send anything if it's not gonna work. Like, obviously, if you want to, of course, but like I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. So, okay, let me get back to freaking Rich. Wild. I apologize, you guys. Technical difficulties, how they go. Okay, did you guys hear that one? Let me know if you heard that one come through. No, why? No. Is this gonna be my entire stream right here? Is me trying to figure this out, huh? Control via OBS, yeah. Control frame shutdown, refresh. No. Guess the stop. I totally do care. Hold on. Why you? So you guys were able to hear the test, but that doesn't make any sense. Why you hear the test but not? Dismiss that. I don't want to download into that. No, I don't have to do that. Crap. I really thought I had this all set up. I'm so sorry. No. It should have been. Okay, so you guys were able to hear the test, but not that. But that doesn't make sense unless... Click. Wait, hold on. 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 Hold on.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Click.
He fucked up.
Add this underneath properties. Oh, hold on. Do I already have that? Click on this one. Paste. Control via OBS save. Click on this. Control via OBS save on that. Okay. Until this is actually fixed, like I apologize. I'm actually trying here to get this to work. Do not share. Yeah, I know. Why is it not wanting to do that?
Fuck egg.
Yeah, fuck egg.
Kevin tipped $59 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
So that's working. The test is working. Test is coming through naturally because it's... Yeah, but that was a test one. I don't know why. Read access to OBS and information. Yeah, I'm giving it full control of it. We'll have to play around with it some more and test it some more for you guys because I don't want to be saying I can do something that I can't. Oh well, I apologize, Links. All right, well, Links with the $2 with too late and with the $10 while this actually works and isn't a scam. I'll take notes. Yeah, that aged really well. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll get that. I'll get it fixed.
Is too, because as soon as you thought you could get relevancy from somebody, even with the receipts of the horrible things they did, you didn't care because you thought it could help you.
So it started, I guess, with DSP. He was responding to some of the accusations that DSP made. I mean, in all fairness, DSP apparently doesn't seem to understand a joke. I don't think that he was actually, what do you call it? I don't think that he was actually serious about wanting the 100K. I mean, it would be a little stupid of him to want that, right? And think that that's actually going to get paid out. But you never know. RTU is Rich ain't the smartest person. The next clip we have here
Fires, go ahead and
is him going in on Keemstar and Boogie for the comments that they made during their live stream when the whole Dropbox issue happened. If you guys don't remember, he went ahead and was, what do you call it? He had some pictures of an ex's kids in bathing suits over at his in his Dropbox, and because of that, people were turning around and trying to say like, hey, he you know, he's possibly a pedo, and it's like, no, it's give and take possible. You never actually know, but it is what it is, right? I mean, a lot of people were trying to go ahead and push that narrative, but unless there's like legitimate evidence. I guess it was also supposed to be a porn folder, but that Kino Casino went more in depth on that, and I guess Rich has been holding it in for almost a year.
Here and
which it's like, if you're gonna respond this late in the game, dude, you're better off just not responding at all because you just look like a bitch. It's, you know, like you waited to get away from the person to actually finally respond on the internet.
Start fires, go ahead and use it for clips. I don't give a shit, but fuck you.
not really that much of a difference besides the amount of electrolytes in the prime drink, and that's the part that seems to be getting them into a little bit of trouble. The fact that a prime drink is being included in these meal kits.
And yeah, hey, Boogie, since we're all putting it out there, I may put weight back on, but I'm still nowhere big as I was before. You are as fat as you were before, basically.
He says as he's eating something, or at least it sounds like he's eating something. He is eating something. He's like, I'm not as fat as you. Bro, come on. You can't stuff your face.
And that's the part that seems to be getting them into
You can't stuff your face and try and call somebody fat, man. Like, come on.
A little bit of trouble. The fact that a prime drink is being included in these meal kits.
And yeah, hey, Boogie, since we're all putting it out there, I may put weight back on, but I'm still nowhere big as I was before. You are as fat as you were before, basically, with your fucking gastric bypass surgery. You were also one of the ones putting out all those fucking lies about me.
CIA barbecue chicken. Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say too. Like, Boogie's been losing weight. Boogie has been going down, and he's at, he 300 and some 70-ish pounds. Like, dude's losing weight. He's looking good. A lot of it is the Zimbound, I'm pretty sure, but as long as he actually sticks with it and isn't just heavily relying on the medication the only time, and sticks with a clean diet plan, does some walking, keeps up with like this IRL stuff that they're doing on LolCowLive. Like, if he goes doing the whole Haunted Mansion again, or the Insane Asylum or whatever, and is walking up all those flights of stairs, like that paired with his Zimbound is going to be great. It's going to put him in a really good position, and who knows, he might get out of the 300s in 2025. You never know. What's going on, Thack? I'm going to just call you Thack. What's going on, Thack? Let's continue with the review tech. You know what's really funny, though?
You helped him, because
is the fact that he says, like, you're still like a even fatter failure than him. And it's like, well, at least he's self-aware about that. At least he's self-aware that he's just some fat failure on the internet at this point.
With your fucking gastric bypass surgery, you were also one of the ones putting out all those fucking lies about me. You helped him, because you cucked for Keemstar, and Daddy Keemstar said, say this shit about Rich. Yes, Daddy Keem.
I mean, he's not wrong. Boogie is absolutely a bootlicker. Like, there's no denying that. But like, just because he is, a bootlicker, like, that doesn't necessarily mean he's wrong about talking shit. Like, if you're gonna, you're on the internet, you're a personality on the internet, you have to be willing to accept that people aren't gonna like you. They might make stuff up about you, or hell, they might dogpile on you in your weakest moment. But that doesn't it doesn't mean anything. Just because Boogie's also a bitch doesn't make you any less of one. Did you see that RTU's offer to become a host on? Yes, that was a while ago. It was like, I think he was offered about the same that DSP was, the 50K. And then, of course, they were trying to get him on there, and RTU was pretty much in a joking manner, for the most part, saying like, fuck you, if you want me on, give me 100K or something like that. DSP seems to have taken that at literally. He's going the king of nothing route, and believing that, and just not understanding what sarcasm is.
Fuck you, you even fatter failure fuck.
That self-awareness is great, dude. That self-awareness, I gotta hear that again. Hold on.
Sort of said, say this shit about Rich. Yes, Daddy Keem. Fuck you, you even fatter failure fuck.
Fuck you, you even fatter failure fuck. It's like, I'm a fat failure, but you're even fatter and even more of a failure. It's like, is he though? You have over 1 million subscribers. The both of you have over 1 million subscribers. Boogie has like 3 point whatever million. You have like 1 million. But on your stream, you're pulling 543 people. Boogie goes live on LolCowLive and pulls 5,000, maybe anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000. He's making a bag, making money. You can't really call him a failure. He's a failure on his own. Sure, I'll agree with you on that. But I guarantee you, more people would tune into a Boogie live stream than an RTU live stream. which has been proven because he's gone live on his own during his whole redemption arc with LolCowLive, and he hit numbers way better than 500. That's for sure. Hell, Wings gets better numbers than 500 at times. His views do too.
Held that in for a long time too. I can't stand your ass either.
RTU is like, you ever held that in for a long time. You ever lose an argument with your parents and you go into your room, you slam the door and you're like, I'm gonna run away. And then, but when you meet them in person, like when you see them next, you're like, okay, yeah, whatever you say, mom, whatever you say, dad. That's RTU. He's like, I held this in for so long. Bro, it's almost been a year, man. Like, get a diary or something. Go see a shrink. If you're holding on to comments for that long, you need to get checked out, brother.
That are specifically being targeted to school-age kids isn't really sitting right with some people.
And you're not even watching anything having to do with them either. He's watching a freaking video on Lunchly. He's watching a video on Lunchly and he's not even paying attention. He's stuffing his gob and talking about LolCowLive. He's not even talking about what's on his screen.
A sports medicine doctor who is very well known online called Logan out on this, and he said, sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes will be taught in marketing textbooks one day.
What am I eating? Ass.
Bro, the self-felting, brother. Okay, listen. If you're a streamer and you have a soundboard, in my personal opinion, you're a loser. It's the same thing as like when like he's applauding himself. He literally has a button for applause. Why? Because his chat's not gonna do it. Why? That's such, oh my god. It's like he's just jerking himself off, hitting a button. Ethan from H3H3 at least like puts sound bites and stuff. I mean, they overuse it in my opinion, but it's not like applauses for himself or anything. Like they do it for jokes and whatnot, you know. It's not like he's doing this in an effort to try and make himself feel better, like Rich.
Salmon selling.
Fact RTU acts like he's emotionally 18. That's because he's mentally 18. Tell Keem that. Yeah, Keem goes a little crazy with the like every couple of seconds. I mean, it's warranted when it's an argument between two people and you're like, like shut up, stop talking. But sometimes he just be blasting that.
Go have your 20-year-old girlfriend do a fucking OnlyFans to stay afloat.
I bet he wishes his wife was 20 years old, or at least looked like it, brother. Oh, Rich, he's some anger in this man. I thought fat people were supposed to be jolly.
But lie about me because you don't have a spine to stand up to Keemstar. I don't know it's exactly what happened. I'll at least admit to say that.
Now, after you said it as a fact the first time.
I won't just put out speculation as facts like you fucking...
But you did! You did! Hold on, you did! Literally... like 30 seconds ago, you did.
That seems to be getting them into a little bit of trouble. The fact that a prime drink is being included in these meal kits.
And yeah, hey, Boogie, since we're all putting it out there, I may put weight back on, but I'm still nowhere big as I was before. You are as fat as you were before, basically, with your fucking gastric bypass surgery. You were also one of the ones putting out all those fucking lies about me. You helped him because you cucked for Keemstar.
You also were out there putting all these lies out.
And Daddy Keemstar said, say this shit about...
And Daddy Keemstar told you to say this shit about Rich.
Yes, Daddy Keem. Fuck you, you even fatter failure.
That is you literally accusing him of bending the knee to Keemstar right here. And then at about a minute 38, you try and backpedal that and say, I'm not going to say it as a legitimate accusation. Stupid applause.
Go have your 20-year-old girlfriend do a fucking OnlyFans to stay afloat.
He's making like $2,500, $3,000 a month on LolCowLive, brother. He doesn't need that to stay afloat. Like, and do you honestly think, and no disrespect to Boogie, but like, do you honestly think an OnlyFans of Desi is going to make $3,000 a month or more? I mean, maybe to pay to not have it.
but lie about me because you don't have a spine to stand up to Keemstar. I don't know it's exactly what happened. I'll at least admit to say that and won't just put out speculation as
Apparently, eating salads gives fat people memory loss. Because 50 seconds ago, you were literally accusing him of doing it.
facts like you fucking failure clowns. But I guarantee you that
It's interesting. You're calling them failures, but they get 10 times as many views as you, bro. Come on, man.
that's what it was. Say this about Rich. Okay, Keem, as long as I keep getting paid, because I'm a fucking cuck loser.
To which Logan responded and said, crazy how even a sports medicine doctor.
Yeah, and how do you even... And the day... You know what's funny? Holy shit. That whole...
React to the video you're watching, bro. Stop pausing it. Stop playing it. Or just put yourself on full screen and talking to the camera. God. Oh, my God. Eb Grimley, I hate to say it, RTU is right. Boogie is a bootlicking phony. Absolutely. Oh, 100%, brother. I'm not denying that in any way, shape, or form. Boogie will get down and ask how clean, Keem wants his boots. 100%. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that RTU is a bitch for waiting for almost a year to respond. But yeah, exactly. But Liar2988 gets more views than RTU. He could get more views than RTU going live on his own channel. Definitely. He calls him a failure, but dude's making way more money than him.
Pontificating about how I'm a bad dad with the fat fucking thong wearer 8-Bit Eric was.
It's not a thong, bro. He used to be a wrestler, but I get where you're going. I get where you're going with that.
On there was 24 hours before he did the crypto scam and then hid behind his cancer diagnosis. I needed the money for my cancer diagnosis. And even if it was all staged, you would stage something shady and shitty like that to get a rise out of your audience. Wouldn't put it past Keemstar because he's a piece of slimy shit, so maybe they did. Either way, it makes you look.
But nobody's making the argument that Boogie's a good person. Nobody's arguing that Boogie's a good human being. Nobody. I'm not. I don't think your chat was, because they were all calling you a pedo. Like, no one is dying on the Boogie is a good human being hill. We're just saying he's a piece of shit, so are you. Like,
bad. And that happened 24 hours if they were pontificating about the fact about how I was a bad father based on no evidence.
Not necessarily no evidence, but we'll get into that because we are going to react to that live. We're going to react to that live stream, so we'll get into that. I do know that there's rumors floating around, or like half rumor, half narrative of him like having blinded his daughter. Also, there was the clip of his own mom asking him to take care of his kid, stuff like that. Grimly, I would love to see RTU box Boogie. I think that would be. You gotta be careful. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but RTU got some moves. He got some moves on him. He might just start swinging them around. Boogie can't take much of a punch, but yeah. That clip with his mother is wild. Absolutely, Thak. Absolutely. It's crazy. Imagine your mom coming in and asking you to take care of your kid, and you turn around and say, I can't, I'm busy. That's couldn't be me. That's wild.
That's all out there too now, you motherfucker. Held that in for, again, 8 months.
Held that in for 8 months. You should have held it in forever, bro. Over here thinking you cooking, but you ain't. You should have took it off the stove a long time ago. So he goes after 8-Bit Eric here.
Line of videos without.
And apparently, because 8-Bit Eric was on the live stream with LolCowLive when they were talking about him, so he wanted to go ahead and give his peace of mind to the thong wearer.
Let's see what a normal 8-Bit Eric video is right now. All right, I've seen enough of him in a thong. What is he up to now? Let's see the incredible.
Let's be honest, dude. You're more jealous of the fact that you couldn't fit into one. I guarantee you, sized 50 pants on you looks like a thong, RTU. Come on, bro.
Content that
You don't have the right to be body shaming when your ass and your stomach both have different, zip codes. Stop it.
he's putting out at this moment. Woke fail. Dude, you can't even do the get woke go broke shit and get following. Like, usually that's a guarantee. Every other washed up YouTuber,
What's up, the meme dumb? What's up, Han Solo? Or did I get that right? Yep, Han Solo. It said that to understand what Rich is talking about half the time, you have to have his chat clip too. Exactly. Like, we were literally just like in his last clip, he's watching a video on Prime, but talking about Boogie and LolCowLive, and then responding to people in chat who are so obviously trolling him, and it's like he's all over the place. Everywhere. He's watching a video while talking about something else and then goes off on a tangent to reply to chat. Like, bro. God, I absolutely detest people like RTU, like Rich, because they give stoners a terrible name. Look, when I was growing up, I was smoking weed and I was in no way, shape, or form a freaking burnout like RTU is. I never once found myself just drooling into a camera or just dying on the side right there. But ADH the stream, I don't know, maybe more than that. It might be a lot more than ADHD. It might just be all that glucose in his blood. I'm smoking weed right now. RTU makes us all look bad. But that's what I'm saying. Dude, have you guys... Okay, maybe we'll take a look at clips later, but there's legitimate clips of him, like, eating an edible, and then 5 minutes later, he's just... like, mouth open, drooling down his chin. Like, oh my goodness. Han Solo, one thing about RTU chat is that the people there are nice if you talk with them, but it's almost like the chat is the real show and Rich is doing live react. Yeah, you're not wrong. He does. He is absolutely live reacting to his chat. It's like he puts on stream just to have people more interesting than him talk to him.
they're fucking choke myself with bleach. Every other washed up YouTuber, they go to this grift, most of them, and it works for them. You can't even get that to work because you're so fucking dumb.
That's a real good burn, bro.
All right, let's see. Woke. Let's see how many times there's woke. Woke.
Notice how he doesn't compare the views, though. He's saying that the woke grift is failing for him, right? Hold on. Allow me. I'm going to leave it on pause just for a quick second because I want to look up. I'm going to look up 8-Bit Eric. And I'm just going to do a quick comparison just to see. Because if you're going to turn around and call somebody a failure with your numbers,
what is wrong?
You might want to go ahead and... Okay. You might want to do a little bit of research because if it's so easy to fact check you, RTU streams, and he's still live right now. Okay. Zoop, zoop. Let me, for you guys. Zoop. Here we go. What we're looking at right now is 8-Bit Eric. So as we can see, 2000, 2000, 2.1, 7.3, 3.3, 4.5, 8.6, 6.8. So he hovers anywhere from 1 to 5,000, right? Maybe 1 to 7,000 on a good day. If we head over to RTU, 3.1, 2.5, 2.2, 1.3, 1.5, 1.4, 2.6, 1, 2. You guys get like the same views. If he's a failure, what does that make you? Bro, but here's the biggest difference, right? Here's the biggest difference. He has almost 100,000 subscribers, and then RTU Streams has 64.1. But I know that he also has the Review Tech USA main channel. And he's getting almost the same. He has a couple of 15,000, 14,000, 29. Okay, he's getting some better ones when it comes to his actual main channel. A day ago, 5 days ago, He's doing a little bit better, but the problem with this is you have 1 million subscribers. And if, let's see, your last double digit number was 10K, you're not even getting you're getting almost maybe 1/10 of your subscribers watch your slot, bro. Let's even see the Rich is not for the PS5 Pro, rich graphics. Yeah, dude, you're not really one to talk and turn around and call somebody a failure when you're sharing numbers that are almost exactly identical. At least not in my opinion. I don't think you can talk shit like that, you know? It's so sad that RTU is the biggest hater of all of YouTube. He used to be cool. Now he's just a burn. Yeah, he's absolutely just a burnout. I don't know his issue. I mean, dude started doing stoner streams and gone with the wind, as they say.
Even though the game isn't woke. 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 Oh, no. Woke. 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 Oh my god, dude, you're pathetic. Let's keep going. Woke.
Riveting content here, guys. I know I just went through his stuff, but it was to do a comparison. But he's over here like, let's count how many times we can find the word woke. Get out your bingo cards, everyone. Oh, we found one here. We found one there. Who are you, Jack Films? Jesus Christ, brother. And yes, it's not necessarily a grift. Brother's putting in catchy titles with rage baiting freaking thumbnails. A lot of people do it. Andy Pants Gaming does it. He's a loser. I don't know much about 8-Bit Eric, but I mean, if this is he identifies with the whole Christian YouTuber thing. So, I mean, it's natural that he would be doing this type of stuff. Not saying views don't align with, normal, human decency. Like I said, I haven't watched his shit, but as somebody who claims to have strong Christian values like 8-Bit Eric does, this is natural for him. I'm just saying. Same like with Melanie Mac. If you go in and checked out Melanie Mac's videos, I'm sure she has woke in like every other title. I don't know, but I would assume so.
Oh, wow, you have a title without woke. Woke. Oh, well, okay, there you go. Right back on track. Good thing. Woke. Woke. Stop. Woke. Oh, wow, your video almost got views. Woke. Oh, Smash JT, the other grifters.
It's crazy how he's trying to find the word woke, and I'm trying not to fall asleep here. I'm assuming chat's the exact same way.
Still
Jesus Christ.
Still
can't get views, bro. He's pulling in thousands of views. Like, I mean, is it tens of thousands? No, but you don't need that to stay afloat on YouTube. This is literally your job, Rich. Like, this is your main source of income, and you don't even get sometimes you only get about 1/10 of what you actually have subscribed to you. You're not even close to a 1-to-1, dude, or even a freaking 5-to-1, maybe. You'd be getting like maybe 50,000. I'm not a freaking scientist, okay? But you're not even getting like close to 50,000 most of the time. Like, come on, dude.
Woke. Woke. Whoa. All right, I'll stop. It's like fun.
It's like fun. I assume Rich's idea of a good time is watching paint dry if this is fun. Thack, imagine having a 1 million sub channel and throwing it away because you think you can produce rap records and eat too many edibles. Facts. I'm getting tired of hearing RTU talk. Hey, ain't we all? Does Rich get his self-worth from numbers on a screen and strangers' opinions of him? Well, yes, because if he looks in the mirror, he has to face reality. At least on YouTube, he can pretend to be something he's not or live in denial. Well, we are going to skip probably like 10 seconds into this, because if he's just constantly going to say woke over and over again, I might end myself in Minecraft.
Can we go a line without there being the word woke? Nope.
That's what I'm asking.
Woke.
Okay. I'm bored. I don't care. So we got a response from the Boogster. Let's see what he has to say.
Review Tech USA is currently...
And he's looking good, too. You got to give it to him. He's not looking flush. he's obviously lost some fat around the gall, you know. He doesn't have that turkey neck too much now. You know, he's got 2 chins rather than 4.
I started getting messages saying that Review Tech USA is currently having a complete and total meltdown on his stream, attacking me, attacking Keem, attacking Jordy, attacking 8-Bit Eric, attacking everybody. And it turns out it's because he's a bad dad. And people are seeing that. So I went to his chat to talk to him thinking, you know, maybe instead of attacking us, maybe he would like to talk about the fact that he showed the world what a bad dad he was, right? And instead, he's talking about me. Oh, Boogie, you faked cancer. Oh, Boogie, you did a crypto thing. Yeah, I did those things. And I take complete responsibility for the things I've done.
I mean, doesn't really make it right, but I will say this: Boogie has definitely taken his lumps. I mean, I had that man get buried. If you don't know, I'm the one who donated to get him buried. I got that man shot with paintballs because I also donated for that. Same with everybody else who was there over the weekend. Like, he's paid his I don't want to say he's paid his dues because that might make people upset, but he's taken his lumps. Every time he's been given a challenge, every time he's been given a punishment, he's said, okay. And he's done it. You can't deny that. He might be a terrible person at times, but he will come crawling back by any means necessary.
Rich, why are you afraid to take responsibility for being a bad fucking dad? And this isn't rumors. This isn't just made up shit. This isn't just people talking about you. You showed the world that when your daughter needed to go to bed, you said no because you'd rather sit there and fuck with your chicken and play with your tits.
This is what I was talking about. This is the mom coming in and asking for Rich to take care of his daughter and deal with her daughter. And there's a clip of it. And he was like, no, he's live streaming. He's working. Yeah. That body's never seen a hard day's work. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. Bro, you were built by bitch. Ain't no way. You ain't never had a real job, dude.
And waste her fucking time. You're a bad fucking dad. Say what you want to about me, and it's probably true. But you know what I see when you deflect like this? I see old Boogie. I see the guy who's afraid to own up to the shit he's done. I see the guy who literally throw anybody else under the bus than to face criticism. Rich, you're devolving into 2020 me.
Not even 2020, Boogie. Listen, we listen. You might hate Boogie, but I will 100% go to bat for this. Boogie, since the cancer has come out, since the whole faking cancer, Boogie has almost not denied any allegations against him. He has maybe turned around and said, oh, my punishment shouldn't be that. But like when people hit him up with the crypto scam, he's like, okay, yeah, I did that. We hit him up with the cancer. He's like, okay, yeah, I did that. When people came out and were like, oh, you were doing this and you were doing that. And he's like, yeah, okay, I did. But it's like when it turns around and it's like Keemstar or whoever is like, your punishment should be this, your punishment should be that. Obviously, he plays it up. He's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Why should I have to? Oh, I'm not going to do it. But obviously, it's to drum up drama. And then he eventually does it. Boogie is definitely 10 toes down when it comes to taking his lumps, and he knows that's what it's going to take to be an entertainer. Boogie has become complete self-aware LolCow, that he is not entertaining as himself. He is entertaining as Boogie2988, not Steven Williams. And for the longest time on YouTube, he was Steven Williams, and now he's Boogie2988, and he's leaning right into it hard, and I'm here for it, brother. I'm here for it. He denied leaking. Oh, that is true. There was that little court thing that you guys had. Thack Boogie really has stepped up ever since that lie. Yes, sir. Matt, me. Sid, should I start the stream from the top to figure out what's going on, or you can keep it up. I'll simplify it real quick for you. So RTU, Review Tech USA, Rich apparently had a meltdown on his live stream. He was responding to DSP, who was making accusations that he was serious about wanting $100,000 to appear on LolCowLive, at which point he completely and utterly derailed his own stream to talk shit about Boogie and Keemstar and no idea why, and then started talking about like, oh, I've been holding this in for 8 months. Should have just took it to your grave, bro. Should have just taken it to your grave. And the whole reason this all started is because his own chat was calling him a pedo. So yeah, so that's where we're at. He said some things. I'll go ahead and replay this clip right here for you, Sid, just because it's only about 3 minutes. It'll give you pretty much the gist of how he was acting.
Here and fucking start fires, go ahead and use it for clips. I don't give a shit. But fuck you.
Not really that much of a difference besides the amount of electrolytes in the prime drink, and that's the part that seems to be getting them into a little bit of trouble. The fact that a prime drink is being included in these meal kits.
And yeah, hey Boogie, since we're all putting it out there, I may have put weight back on, but I'm still nowhere big as I was before. You are as fat as you were before, basically, with your fucking gastric bypass surgery. You were also one of the ones putting out all those fucking lies about me.
He says as he's stuffing his face.
You helped him because you cucked for Keemstar, and Daddy Keemstar said, say this shit about Rich. Yes, Daddy Keem. Fuck you, you even fatter failure fuck. Held that in, Star. And Daddy Keemstar said, say this shit about...
Shut up. I think I need to clip that. I think I need to make that a soundbite. Fuck you, you even fatter fuck. Of a failure. Like, that's so... The self-awareness, the Freudian slip to turn around and basically call himself a fat failure. But hey, this guy's even more of a fat failure.
Rich, yes, Daddy Keem. Fuck you, you even fatter failure fuck. Held that in for a long time too. I can't stand your ass either.
That are specifically being targeted to school-age kids isn't really sitting right with some people. A sports medicine doctor who is very well known online called Logan out on this, and he said, sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes will be taught in marketing textbooks one day.
What am I eating? Ass. Salmon.
I hate the soundboard BS.
Salmon salad.
It's like, how tell me you think too much of yourself without telling me you think too much of yourself.
Go have your...
Fact, clip the audio from Rich and give it to Wings for his voicemail. Monica Bello, update. Keem just declared war on RTU. Well, RTU going to war. Maybe they'll be doing a live tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? I'm sure he's probably got the docket team or somebody working on getting as many clips as he can. Keem, LolCowLive clips is where it's at, dude. You already got somebody willing to do it. Like, you already got somebody who is doing it. We're literally reacting to his stuff right now. Hit him up. Wings and Boogie too. If you guys, next time you guys go live, I'm gonna have to like send a dono or something like that. So, you know, he's gonna have to get him up there. Newport, you missed... The only thing you've missed, so we got a couple of accusations from RTU. It looks like war on RTU for LolCowLive versus his stream, which isn't really fair. He only pulls 500. And I say that while we only have about 30 people in here, but I also don't turn around and claim that other channels smaller than ours are losers. Like, I don't... Come on, man. Dude,
20-year-old.
You have almost 1 million subs. Or you have like 1 million subs, right? Yeah, you got like a fucking 1 million subs, and you can only pull about 500 people into your live stream, dude. 1.1 million, 1.01 million, and you only get 500 people on your live streams, brother. Come on. After show will provide coverage. Yes, we will, Ken. Yes, we will. All right. So that's what's been going on with RTU. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn back around and we're going to look at what was actually going on with the live of LolCowLive and what they were actually saying, what they were actually accusing him of, because naturally, if he's just going to sit there and say, oh, you guys did this, you guys said that, you might want to have evidence of it. And if Boogie didn't say all the things that he said he did, then... it's gonna be an L. That's just the way it goes. but I kind of think that they did. I don't remember.
And Keemstar, for letting this shit go on, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You. The Messiah.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of LolCowLive, Boogie to 988 coming at
Did he sell his good camera or something? Because when he uses the backup camera, you can really see how bad his background setup has gotten these days. I honestly don't know what it is with him. Maybe he smoked it. Maybe he did something. I don't know. I don't watch RTU. I might have sleeping problems, but you know, I still am not gonna listen to RTU. That's for damn sure. Madamus, yeah, I know, in Minecraft. Newport, spinning the block on Rich would be funny AF. The chicken gonna get done up like Ricky. Ricky! That's such a good movie. Thack, 0.5% of subscribers are tuning into his live stream. Pack it away, Rich. Yes, absolutely. Roll it, pack it, smoke it, and get rid of it, brother. Ken, shout out to Plex solo stream. Can't talk shit anymore. You can talk all the shit you want, brother. I'm here for it.
Live once again through the power of the internet. And with me, as always, Tommy C, Wings of Redemption. This time we got 8-Bit Eric.
Howdy.
And the reason we've got 8-Bit Eric is because this is as the title should tell you, is a very rich Review Tech USA focused episode. Because as of the recording of this, last night, Rich had a complete and total meltdown.
I forgot that's the whole reason they covered him. Imagine that. They covered him on this live because he had a meltdown. Almost a year later, he has a meltdown and they're going to cover him again. The more things change, the more things stay the same. War never changes, and neither does Wings. If you don't get the last one, that was from our live earlier today with my boy Ken, who went live and covered the surgery stream that Wings did, or can you even call, I mean, I guess it was the non-tent that Wings did. Sorry, Wings. Best part of that live was Kelly. Usually is. Again, sorry. True is true.
About this show in our live stream.
He's been having a meltdown all week.
Oh,
Newport Poppy, I'm making an edit as we speak, brother. You send it over, we will react, and we will get you anything that we react to, especially with our people. We absolutely will get it to you. I am going to be making in the Discord, I am going to be setting up a channel specifically for our fans, for the people in the Discord. If you make anything we want to give back to you guys, it will be set up for you to put links to your own videos that you would like us to watch, that you'd like us to react to or check out. We most likely will probably even bring you on to talk about it after we've watched it, etc., etc. We just want to give back to the community that's helping us build up, you know? So if you're interested in that, definitely hit up the Discord and be on the lookout for that.
of course I called it.
Grimly, I miss Tommy C too. Yeah, I miss him too. You really need a Tard Wrangler. You really do.
I called him out.
But I'm just going to say, Rich, since I know you're watching this on live stream, in my opinion, you've been having a meltdown for at least a year. This is like I went this exact path. I get it. And I want to show you, regardless of this podcast, which is way more successful than you currently are.
Boogie with the shade. Now you got to remember, this is pre-bootlicker Boogie. This is Boogie just like with mask off Boogie, and he turns into Steven. This is Steven. This is mask off. This isn't, you know, yes, Daddy Keem, whatever you want. This is Steven talking directly to RTU.
The path that you're going down ends in me. Well, it ends in my irrelevancy. It ends in my infamy. Do you want this, Rich? Or would you rather just get help?
Did I just go back in time? What? Boogie calling his shots like Babe Ruth. Like he literally just said that. What is... Okay. Boogie over here. Let me move myself and get myself a little smaller. Boogie literally reiterating his points from 8 months ago. And freaking talked it into existence, dude. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Boogie, the fat Babe Ruth, calling his shot.
Well, dude,
Oh, why
I
don't
don't
you stop
understand.
acting like you give a shit about him? Rich was right about one fucking thing.
I
No, you
don't.
don't.
I
Rich
don't.
was right about
I
one
don't.
thing. We're using
I just
it.
think he
We're
should
using
do
his
it.
meltdown to get views. He's absolutely
Of course.
right. So
Be
don't
100%
act like
correct
you're
about that.
above
Yeah.
it.
Hey, real quick.
No, Rich.
I could not.
Rich bullied me when I was on top, and then Rich bullied me when I was on the bottom.
Dude, I
So
could not
I ain't
believe
got too much worries about
So
I
Rich.
could
you're
not
bullying him.
believe though last night when I saw y'all stuff first, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I was driving, I had to pull over when Jordy just freaking told it like it was on Rich. I was like, my God, this was beautiful. Like I'm the biggest Wings of Redemption fan now, hands down. And
Oh yeah.
seeing his reaction, because he live reacted.
Okay, real quick, I want to show you guys something real quick that just popped up. So
Here we go. Very exciting. Here it is. It's a fucking burger.
hold on. Now remember, RTU was saying that, you know, Vic Eric is a failure, Wings is a failure, they're all losers over at LolCow, and this is his stream. Not edited. I didn't do anything. This is off of Twitter. This is the Krabby Patty, the same thing that DSP got.
Fuck, I can't even, the bun's disintegrating.
Crisp audio,
There it
boys.
is. It's a fucking burger.
Breastfeed it.
Again with the self-flatulation, where he's freaking sucking himself off with the damn Streamlabs or freaking soundboard.
Okay. Here we go. Very exciting.
Bro. How is this?
It's like a fucking burger with $1,000.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I'm pretty sure at that size, everything tastes the same. I'm just going to be honest.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, we got a subscription. Shout out to you. I hate the fact that it's not playing through. God, I hate that. I will definitely be working on that. I promise. I will work on that.
That's all it is. What?
Audio still messed up.
$2,000 for that?
And now audio is down. All right. Remember, Rich, he's a pro at this. He's the one that knows what he's doing with his double audio, eating into a sandwich and turning around and sound came through. Oh, sweet for that one. Okay, awesome. I don't know why it didn't come through earlier. I mean, I didn't even hear it, so maybe it's a me thing. I don't know. Well, if it did come through, I'm happy to hear that.
Acted to it, like you could just see, like he was just so angry. Like there was venom. Like there was things that he wanted to say that he couldn't say. But the beauty of it is that he was saying that you guys were lying, but it was all stuff that's documented. Like Wings. I mentioned that clip.
What did we accuse him of or anything? Because I saw the thing and I tried to ask Boogie.
Jordy,
I tried to ask Boogie like 3-4 fucking times, and Wings did say something. We never got to the reason he was melting down. The only thing that I heard was Wings said that Andy Worski and I guess PPP are trying to kind of frame him as a PDF file because they found
I do remember
inappropriate
this
pictures next to like normal pictures of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that is they didn't have to find that because Rich said it on live stream. He goes, "Hey guys, they think they got me because they found bikini pictures of 16-year-old girls in my Dropbox.
They're teenage girls. They took pictures of themselves like in bikinis and they're going to try to make it like, did it look like I was accessing them? When was they were accessed the last time they had their phones before their new ones?
Let me be fair about this. Can I be fair about this? His ex had pictures of kids. They went to the beach. There's
Mhm.
pictures of them at the beach, and they
Yeah.
happened to be
Oh,
in
come
bikinis.
And so this is like his defense, but I think Tommy is gonna hit the nail on the head here with this one.
They were not sexual.
So I'm
Yeah.
Hey, but Eric, I'm filed too. My daughter's 16.
Yeah.
No,
pictures
I
of
never
her.
said he was a pedophile. Nobody's.
No, I don't think it is either. Again, this is bait. No, this
No.
is just straight up bait.
Yeah.
These are people like number one, they're so in Rich's mind, in his head, that he's like, I better self-report about this in case
Yeah.
someone found it. I better self-report. I better self-report.
It was
It
at this
sounds
moment
like
that he knew.
Boogie is
He fucked up.
defending Rich here. I mean, I don't remember him turning around and calling him a pedophile. Oh, snap. Another person. Thank you, sir. It's not coming through for me, but hey, as long as it's coming through for you guys, I'm happy for that. I am, let me see here. Control. Oh, that's what it is. But now I don't hear it on my end. Oh, well, hey, as long as you guys hear it, I'm happy. That's all that matters. I'll work it out for myself on my own end. Thank you for the subscription or member. No, a subscription. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So he got out in front of it and made himself look bad.
Yeah.
And so he gave them all the bait they need, and now they've been trolling him about that. And of course, shows like ours or shows like Kino Casino, of course, they're going to take your weakness and they're going to exploit it because that's what this business is now.
Well, that's the first rule.
It's not great, but it is.
It sounds like Boogie's defending him here. He's literally saying, "Bro, we're gonna make content out of it. I'm not saying you're a pedophile." And yet, Rich is literally accusing him of calling him a pedophile, but he doesn't. He has yet to do that. He has yet to turn around and legitimately accuse him. He even said when Tommy was like, "Oh, so what? I'm a pedophile now because I have my own, I have kids or I have a 16-year-old daughter." And freaking Boogie's turning around and saying, "No, that's not what I'm saying."
That's the first rule you and Wings always say.
I like that he
That's the
said
first
his mother was.
That's the
sick,
first rule
like-
that you and Wings have said before. Y'all said once they get to you, don't let them know they're getting to you. He thought he'd
Exactly.
get ahead of the curve by saying, "Yeah, these guys think that they're gonna get me and call me a pedophile because I have pictures of 16-year-old girls in bikinis." Like he didn't have to say any of that.
Nope.
No, he didn't, and then he could defend himself afterward.
Sometimes saying nothing is the best thing. I've learned that. Other people have learned that. Rich, sometimes saying nothing is the best thing for you to do. But it literally sounds like the entire panel from 8 months ago, because this is 8 months old, is defending Rich and saying, "Dude, you're not a pedophile. Like this, it's your trolls are coming after you, etc., etc." When was the last time Rich reviewed tech? I don't know, dude. I have no clue. I guess he reviewed reviewed the PS5 when it came out. I did see that on his video feed, so I'm not entirely sure. But this is almost a year ago, and Boogie, 8-Bit Eric, Wings, Wings hasn't spoken yet, and Tommy are all saying he's not a pedophile just because he had pictures of his kid on a folder or of his ex's kids on a folder. Like, it's obvious that it's not actually happening to him, but for some reason he eating a salad for Rich, just dementia kicked in and he imagined a different timeline. Because he's literally said he's literally accused him of let me see right here. Let's go back to it, because like he accused them of peddling the same narrative.
Electrolytes will be taught in marketing textbooks one day.
What am I eating? Ass. Salmon salad.
Salmon salad.
Go have your 20-year-old girlfriend do a fucking OnlyFans to stay afloat. But lie about me because you don't have a spine to stand up to Keemstar. I don't know that's exactly what happened. I'll at least admit to say that and won't just put out speculation as facts like you fucking failure clowns. But I guarantee you that's what it was. Say this about Rich. Okay, Keem.
Say this about Rich. Well, we're looking at what he said about you. He literally is defending you or not right now, but a year ago, the comments you are complaining about and accusing him of doing is him saying you are not a pedophile, that trolls got in your brain and made you think things. Now we've just started the recap or to the review of the review of LolCow. God, we just started watching that review of freaking Boogie, but as of right now, Boogie has said that, dude, you're not a pedophile because of this. You're you're a victim of your trolls.
To be fair, I got this advice from Rich. Rich gave me this advice. He goes,
Yeah,
"Here's how
yeah.
to stop being a LolCow."
Yeah, pre-divorce Rich. There are two Riches. Rich, I know you're reacting to this. So there are two Riches as far as I can tell. There's the pre-divorce Rich, the married Rich, who seemed to have his head on his shoulders and some common sense and some decency. And then there's eating edibles on live stream, meltdown crazy Rich. I'm trying not to be hyperbolic here because he took a great I said it was like drooling on live stream and staring off into space. Obviously that's hyperbolic, and he took that very serious because he's that person now. He's that person now. He doesn't understand comedy, jokes, hyperbole, any of it. So I'm going to be very literal. But this version of Rich makes 2019 Boogie look like a sane person. It's wild what you're doing, Rich.
Okay, he's attacking you as a content creator. He didn't call you a pedophile. He's defended you from that. I mean,
really
so
get
I
your
still
shit
wanna
together.
try to figure out what he's doing. So he meltdown because you kind of called him out last night, right?
Yeah.
And in the midst of all this, I'm just trying to understand this. Andy Warski is because he got out in front of it, got a hold of what was that guy, Eric? What was that guy's computer?
JKB.
JKB here.
His former editor.
His former editor
His
sent
former editor.
that's good. His former senator sent the laptop to what's his name, Warski and them. And before they went through it, he came out and says you're going to find photographs of 16-year-old girls, which
that is the worst way to word something. Jesus Christ. Han Solo, Rich was a showman. Jay was the soul and charm when they made videos. Would not know. I never really paid attention to Rich, Review Tech USA almost ever. Socket Monsters. I liked Jay, to be honest. Rich was jealous of him. It definitely sounds like it. Didn't he leave like a keystroke bot on the laptop that he gave to Jay? Yeah, I definitely remember that. Links, I want to watch him review what Boogie said. Same, exactly. It's like, dude, we're literally watching from 9 months ago, what Boogie said about Rich, because 8 months later, today, Rich is accusing Boogie of saying all this craziness about him. And it's like, how about a live fact check? And here it is. This is what Boogie said. He hasn't once called you a pedophile. If anything, he's defended you from the accusations.
Things a lot worse.
Oh no! That wasn't that. That's not it. That's not how it happened.
What is it? Because no one's able to explain this.
So, Kino Casino was going to have a stream where they're going to talk about an incident where Review Tech was trying to like blackmail a 16-year-old kid, and their title of the stream was like RTU talks to 16-year-old kids. So RTU thought they were going to talk about the bikini pics.
No.
So it wasn't even real.
He got Dr. Disrespected. He thought the logs were going to come out, so he put a statement out to get ahead of it, but they never came out, and he just owned himself. I forgot about that. He thought Kino was going to turn around and talk about the Dropbox, so he thought he was going to get ahead of it. And just basically say, yeah, I had, these kids on my Dropbox. Oh, God, dude. It's better to just respond to allegations than open your mouth prior to them being out there, man. Unless you know for a fact 100% that it's coming out. Like, he could have very easily just let that die.
It wasn't even related to it. Rich comes on. Yes, Rich comes on stream and says, "Oh, they think they're gonna get one up on me." But guess what? Somebody hacked my Dropbox, and there was pictures in there. And then from there, like live real time, Kino Casino's like, "What the fuck is he talking about? This guy is exposing himself and blah blah." And then now JKB came out. JKB.
Mono Cabello, he was 2 steps ahead, all right. Yeah, unfortunately, he was only 2 steps ahead in his brain. He should have walked a little bit more than that.
Came out because it turns out that computer that Rich gave JKB, he was going to give to DSP, and he left all of his stuff logged in, so Jay was able to
Ooh, that's not
access it
good.
inside the.
Han Solo, Jay tweeted a few hours ago, Maury and I will be live in about an hour or so. Looks like we need to give a therapy session to RTU. They'll never let things no, no, they won't, dude. There's absolutely no way. Well, when you have somebody who you worked for, right, and you did work, I mean, there's absolutely no way somebody like Review Tech was able to get almost over 1 million subscribers without editing being well done. You know, you can craft a turd enough for it to be less than that, right? But absolutely, he went on a whole press tour about Jay being this terrible human being, this POS and all this other stuff. He has every right not to let it go, you know? It's just like freaking Eminem and Ja Rule, or Keemstar and Shadman, or, you know, pick anybody else, pick any conflict where it's like, dude, you came after me when I was doing nothing. Like this, it's on for life, dude.
Dropbox and see it for himself.
No. God, Rich,
Yeah.
you're a tech guy, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
I
get, you know,
exactly.
Yeah, getting that wasted, I guess, makes you
That's
not
probably
think
what
about
it
these
is.
things.
The reason why he's pissed off at y'all is because he's trying to paint this defense, the shield that everybody's saying he's a bad father. You guys didn't say that.
Yeah,
you guys
I heard that yesterday, and I couldn't remember. Did we say something about it? I thought maybe
no.
Yeah, Jordy, what exactly was it you said yesterday?
What,
Because
what I,
he
what
took
I
great offense
said
at
was
you.
that the worst part about it, he gets blasted out of his fucking mind while his kid's there, and he expects his elderly mother to take care of his kid.
That's right.
I don't touch marijuana when my kids are here, Wings. I don't touch it. I don't even touch it to go to fucking sleep.
I hope the editor actually takes what we actually said that night and puts it juxtaposed it with.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure that they will. Yeah.
Because I heard that.
Or even
I don't
show
remember.
Rich's meltdown.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
Grimly, Keemstar and that's right. Keemstar and H3H3 content nuke. I forgot about that one. Yes, sir.
No. 110%. You guys didn't say anything that was not based off of evidence that's online, like a video
No,
clip.
Rich, if somebody would have been that blatant about it, I probably would have said something. I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like that. I like there is a line for me.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
And the worst,
that line is not against
is
having you on though. You're right.
with his kid there.
Yeah, you didn't see
Jesus,
the fucking clip where like his mother's like, I can't take care of her. You can't come do this. She's crying.
Damn.
This is the kind of shit to get CPS to come to your house, and you don't give a fit, you fucking slobs, because it's good content for you. You said it's for a paycheck. I hate them.
But the thing is that they didn't say, hey, that's what's happened. They said there's a clip of it, which there is a clip of it. That as so far right now, like just watching the first 10 minutes of this live stream, it's completely debunked everything that freaking Rich is saying today.
All of you now.
If CPS gets called, number one, hopefully your house is correct and your situation is correct. So they're just going to come in and check, and who cares, right? Let them in. If the cops want in my house right now, I'll let them in. I don't care. I'm not hiding.
To be fair about this, that is a super hassle because like I've
Yeah.
got cops come through my house like 5 or 6 times now.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but I let them in.
There's
There's nothing to find.
I'll say it right now. I think Rich is being treated really unfairly. All right, but it's his own doing, and there's a super easy. And I think he's reached this point. I wouldn't say this to just any creator. Quit.
Yeah.
It's time to quit.
But the thing is,
like,
is
you have
us,
kids.
us,
I mean, your elderly mother's sick. Like that's my problem. I can tell you it absolutely. I didn't think of it once until right now. That's not our problem, and it's like really like no, understand, like it really isn't my problem. So if you have all these problems going on, maybe it's time to walk away with this from this life. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's a great job. You see Boogie hanging onto it by a string.
Hey, shout out LolCowLive clips getting retweeted by Warski. I see that. Shout out to you, brother.
Might be time to go. If your family is more important, if people are going to use your kids, your parenting, and I'm actually being serious for a change. I'm not doing any kind of Tommy C bit right now. It might be time to walk.
I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
Like here's the thing. Rich is worried about his numbers up. But let's just take that scenario where his elderly mother comes in like, yo, the kid's having a tantrum. I don't know what to do. I need your help. Be like, hey, chat, Give me 5 minutes. Throw a splash screen on.
Exactly.
Go handle it. If it takes 15 minutes, it takes 15 minutes.
No, he didn't.
And he's
Did
never
do
gonna.
that, but
And
that's
he's
all it takes
never
to
gonna
do.
do that.
And it makes him look like a good parent. It
Mm-hmm.
puts you reward. And what are you going to do? Lose 100 people that don't have the attention span? You're going to lose them anyway.
Yeah. Dude,
Well,
the
I
thing
mean,
is though, is
he didn't do that.
nobody
though.
knew that his mother was sick. Nobody said anything about his mother last night
Yeah,
when
he's
y'all
just
did
trying to-
y'all stream.
he's just,
Nobody said any of that. He's like DSP.
Just that she was elderly.
He's like DSP. He brings up shit that has nothing to do with what you guys are saying or what anybody's saying, and he uses it as a shield.
I think that's more than enough of evidence right there. They're literally defending him. They're pointing out the fact that, hey, yeah, he does this dumb stuff where A-Bit Eric is literally saying it. He does this stuff where he addresses things that were never even talked about, which literally just got proven, right? Like he was watching a video on Lunchly talking about Boogie while also acknowledging chat at the same time. Like, you're not even paying attention or talking about the thing that you're watching, and you're making arguments that were never there. Boogie defended you 8 months ago because we just watched it. Boogie defended you against the pedophile accusations. He didn't say you were a bad father in the sense of like back, at least right now. He was saying that in the clip where you denied taking care of your kid or denied helping your mom out, that does make you a bad father. There's no two ways about it. That's 100% true. Whether you were a female or a male, not wanting to take care of your kid to stream to 500 people, you are a terrible human being. That's just my bottom line. Once you have kids, you no longer have a life of your own. That's just it. Now, yes, is it what brings in your, monthly paycheck? It allows you to put food on the table? Sure, absolutely. But if you can't walk away for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, then you're probably not in a position where it should be your one and only source of income. Especially for a channel with freaking 1 million subs, dude.
It's called a red herring fallacy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
and nobody mentioned CPS.
Yeah.
Does he not see by him mentioning people calling CPS? He's literally telling his trolls, call CPS on me by mentioning
Yeah.
it.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it would be such a hassle. It would ruin my life. Please don't call CPS. What the
Right.
else is going to happen, Rich?
It's just sending a beacon up to have them do it. Just like when Wings was doing, and it's funny that we're reacting to this and them talking about this when Ken earlier today was reacting to Wings quitting and turning around and telling Keemstar, oh, you got to delete all of this stuff. You got to delete the hate. You got to blah, 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 blah. And Tommy said the same thing. Oh, yeah, that's going to make them stop by telling them that it upsets you. Like, come on, man. Well, I mean, I don't want to just react to this entire podcast right here. I think everyone's getting the gist of it. Like, he didn't go in. He didn't perpetuate the freaking argument or he didn't perpetuate the narrative that Rich was a pedophile or that Rich was inherently a terrible father. He said he was specifically saying in that moment he was a bad dad, which is true. Absolutely true. Dude, you don't stop streaming to take care of your kid. You're a bad dad. You're a bad person. You're a bad human being. You shouldn't have your kids if that's the case. Now you can say, oh, that's just a one-off issue. That's just a one-off thing. But if somebody were to send that clip to CPS, I mean, just like Rich said, could get them out there, right? I'll give it about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll probably wrap it up, at least on this content right here on RTU, because so far yet nothing else is dropped. I hope that Keemstar keeps to his word and actually does go to war with RTU, because that's going to be for some great juicy content.
That's the thing, Rich. Like, I don't think Tommy's entirely correct. I don't think you need to quit forever. But I do think a cool-off period while you correct the ship is probably smart. That in retrospect, that's what I wish I did.
Doing things the way he's doing and feeding the trolls like he is. If he cannot, all right, let me put this caveat in there. If you can't stop feeding the trolls, you have to put family first.
Yeah,
it's just that simple.
Of course.
I mean, that's real.
Yeah.
That's not me being. That's not my act. That's not my LolCow persona. My SFTP's persona. That's like really. If it comes like. Look, if my wife came in here right now and said, I'm having trouble with my, I said, get the fuck out of here. That's it, Jack.
Mm-hmm. And that's crazy because Tommy actually did have an issue with bait when it came to baited. Tommy did actually have an issue with that where he was on a live stream and he had a babysitter and they were saying, like, the babysitter was calling him every single day about every little issue with his son. And then he had turned around and told his wife that he wanted his wife to go ahead and take care of it rather than him because he was doing something else at the time. The difference there is that Rich said, I'm not taking care of it. You do that when it's not his mom's responsibility. Tommy was saying, I'm doing this. Can you take care of that? And you had people like Tipster trying to say that he was a neglectful, child abusing father. So it's just, it's crazy.
I mean, that's everything. Yeah. Rules are for everybody, and you keep breaking them. Right? And you can blame me for your sick mom. You're right. I don't care. You're absolutely. It's not my responsibility to care.
Exactly.
Right? Like somebody accused me yesterday. You don't care about that girl with Dr. Disrespect. You're right. I don't. I don't have better things to do but Pro Clutch. I'm going to let the internet eat that guy alive.
Yep. Well, guys, I have been checking and looking at Twitter. I've also been looking in the Discord and LolCowLive's Discord. Everything like that. It doesn't look like any new clips are coming out. I've been keeping up to date with LolCowLive clips as well. We were talking about Just a Robot and the other day, and excuse me, freaking Chud Logic just came out with his interview with Just a Robot. So do you guys, I'll leave it up to chat. One in the chat if you want me to go ahead and switch over to that, because as of right now, this content is kind of dry at this point. There's nothing extra, nothing new. Do you want me to switch over to the Just a Robot controversy that's with new leaks of the DMs between Just a Robot and Cinny? And it's also a Chud Logic interview with Just a Robot. So if you want to see the Chud Logic interview with Just a Robot, one in the chat, I'll give you guys a couple of seconds or minute to go ahead and see what you guys want. Got 1 so far. Because I can go for multiple more hours. It's only about 7:30. Let's go, people. Shout out to James Kennedy. I feel like I've seen your name in chat before, brother. NS1. Looks like we're getting ones. All right. Let me... Bada boom, bada bang. I will say this. It is... did I pre-watch it? Hold on. I think I pre-watched it, or maybe I think I might have held off on it completely before. Oh my god, did I actually manage to not watch it while I was at work? That's crazy. I did. Yeah. I managed to not freaking watch it. Oh, snap. That's insane. All right, well, so we're changing over from the RTU versus Boogie and LolCow drama to this, I haven't watched it yet, to Chud Logic and Just a Robot interview. This is the guy who gets pretty much threw his career away for some PDF meow. So we're going to be reacting to that.